thought it was UI, but presently it was my fault, sir.
Okay, okay. But I know, did you get a chance to learn anything on the UI side?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I watched the recording after I contact you. I contacted you. You said to see the group, and I saw the group, and I gone through the YouTube video, sir. You sent the link. I gone to the it, but to due to the some family issue, I was not able to do the project, sir. Like PPT, I was not able to do this.
Okay, okay. So, okay, can I ask you one small question?
Yes, sir.
So, the videos whichever you have watched, right? Can you tell me any three main points which you have learned?
Sir, I have learnt about the libraries and the framework. Sir, you have given the you have said that to see about the library what frameworks and as per Ekti explained, I have gone through the Geeks to Geeks portal and saw and gone through it. But I don't have any knowledge about the React. I have gone through the JavaScript, sir. I have don't know any knowledge about the React. I want to learn about the React, sir.
Okay. So, the presentation which is done by Madhumita and Yukti, they are very good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, when I upload them, make sure you watch them very well and practice yourself.
Yes, sir.
Guys, give me 1 minute. Hello. Hello. Ah, ready? Sponge. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay. All right. Hmm. So, then only these three, right? For now, shall we move to other DevOps then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, see, when we are having this meeting, uh, the people of other group are also always welcome to be. Okay, if you are interested, even if you are not, you can carry on your work. Especially when you are busy with certain other task of your own work, you can carry on. But if you are interested to learn the other groups what they are doing, please be in the meeting, because anyway we are having this meeting 1 hour or 2 hours, and you should be able to be present so that you can get extra knowledge as well. All right. So from DevOps, who wants to summarize? Okay. So first, let me tell what I want to know first from DevOps team. Anyone who summarize the overall picture of DevOps all services, and then how you splitted the services among each other, and then I will go to individual basis. So someone give me the summary.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes, Uday.
Yes. I will summarize. Let me share the screen on. So yes, yes, sir, is it visible?
It
Uh,
is visible.
yes, the AWS console page. So here we have all the services. Uh, what we did is that in total we have there are 13 members in our group, sir, in DevOps. So what we did is that we segregated all the services to each and every one. So I took I took two services from database RDS DynamoDB and from developer tools code commit, code build, deploy, code pipeline. So in total I took six services.
Okay.
Uh, and the rest of the team took other services when in this what are there in AWS like EC2 EC2 Lambda Elastic Beanstalk and then what from containers they took ECR ECS EKS and from storage S3 bucket storage gateway. Yes, that's it from storage. And from networking and content delivery, VPC, CloudFront, Root S3, API Gateway. Yes, that's it from networking and content delivery. Next, next from management and governance, CloudWatch, auto scaling, AWS auto scaling, and then yes, that's it. That's it from management and governance. And from media services, I think no media services. From machine learning, I think somebody took AWS SageMaker.
That is the right one.
Yes. So next, from analytics, I think AWS Glue, I think. Not sure about it. I will check with the rest team. From security, identity, and compliance, um, IAM should be there here. IAM Identity Center, this one. Then security hub. No, this one. Firewall manager, AWS Firewall manager, AWS Artifact. So these are the things from security. Cloud financial management. These are just general. I mean, just we have to be aware of that billing conduct and billing and cost management.
No, it is not just.
Yes, I
See,
mean
this is
the service
very,
is
very
important.
important. Yes, yes,
Important, yes,
yes.
it's very
So,
important.
just want to mention that it is a very, very important. Okay?
Yes, very important. Yes,
And
sir.
everybody has to be very much cognizant about cost, price for every services and its uses.
Yes, yes. So that's it, sir. I mean, so these are services we have segregated in our team, created in our team.
Yeah, good. I think you are on the right track. Okay. So,
Yes.
individually, once you choose, pick few things and be mastering on that while others would be doing others, and then you will share with each other. So, in that way, you can learn faster
Yes, yes.
and teach each other.
Hmm.
Cool. So, who wants to demonstrate first?
I think it will be better if we start from here, sir. I mean, from compute section, so that it will be easy.
Okay.
Sir, I have prepared five topics, sir. Not a practical one, but a demo. I mean, a demonstration can be done in the PPT. So, what is the things and all?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, I stop this sharing.
Yeah, you can stop.
Yes, sir. You can continue.
Sir, shall I share the
Yeah,
screen?
go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Harish.
Harish.
Sir, is it visible? So these are the five topics which I have selected: Lambda, Transit Gateway, and VPC peering, and RDS, and Route 53. So these are the five topics actually.
Okay.
So Lambda, so basically it is a serverless compute cloud, sir. Actually, it is a computing comes under computing category. So where it is an event-driven mechanism, and even if it is getting triggered, and whatever the code we have in given in the format of I mean language, it will get executed, sir.
Okay.
So yeah, that is the thing, sir. Actually, it supports most of the thing as a consideration for triggering, or I mean, we can even use for EC2 instance, creating instances or deleting, and all. Many things can be done in this serverless. It is an event-driven mechanism, and they are having permissions. Will be giving, will be assigning a permissions to them, and according to that, the resources will be performing. Basically, these are the supporting languages with the Lambda, sir. Node.js versions, I mean the Python versions, Java, Ruby, and C and .NET is a I mean runtime languages in the Lambda, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, how it looks is in this format, sir. Actually, so the function creation and all. Here we need to give the runtime, that is Python. Mostly with the Python, we need to mention a function name, and in the below this will be having a IAM role. So what are the roles? I mean, it has to have only that specific roles has to be assigned IAM roles, and we are good to execute. So basically, this is how we need a trigger. This is in the left side. We have a add trigger. So when the trigger is done, either it can be a cron job or it can some other thing. When that is done, this should get activated. So basically, this is how it is done. This is a trigger, and basically the middle one, that is our layer. I mean the our code. This is a Lambda code. Basically, this is an hello world function code. Hello from Lambda. This code will be executed. Then the plus destination. The destination mostly they will be configuring with some other resources or with the SNS notification where will be notified or something has to be getting triggered. This is the destination. So this is how basically an Lambda looks like. In this test monitor configuration and aliases and versions, monitoring will be monitoring all the performance and what is how much request we have got executed and how much time did the code take to get executed, and configurations will be having configurations of what is how much time Lambda will work mostly for 15 minutes, so we need to specify how much time, and even we can specify any another additional IAM roles we can specify in the configurations as well, sir. So basically in the configurations, this is how what I was saying. The timeout period, we can extend it for 15 minutes, and all environmental variables can be specified in this environmental variables, sir.
Do you know why it
Permission.
should be 15 minutes, not than
So
that or less?
reason I am not sure why it is given, but the it has a limitation that is of 15 minutes is a limitation for Lambda.
Mhm.
It can only get executed for 15 minutes. The code should get executed within the 15 minutes. So basically, yeah, here we need to change the settings, and destination permissions. Here we specify the IAM roles, and environmental variables we specify here. Without hard coding it, we'll specifying here, and this is what Lambda is.
So you mentioned that you did not do any practical with Lambda right now.
Right now, in the while it was going, just I was taking the first screenshot and out how it is done. But in my repository, in my GitHub, I have done projects on this thing. So
What project you have done with Lambda?
just one minute. Sir, this is the one of the things, sir, actually.
Mhm.
Chatbot using Lex and Lambda, sir. So basically, with the Lambda, how I used here is with the Lex, sir. Lex is used for triggering, sir.
Mhm.
So basically, I have configured a bot, sir, here, and there are easy to instance. My servers are QA, production, and dev environments. Basically, as an environment, I have created instances. So I have used a runtime as 3 point level Python, sir, and have installed in the everything. I have installed Apache server and gave my index.html with some random configurations. Yeah, and this is also Lambda I have created load balancer for them and all.
No, what is the role of Lambda here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is a structure, sir.
Hmm.
So basically, the bot says I want to start a server. So this will get in touch with may I know which instance.
Okay.
So here we'll be specifying the name of the instance, sir, like dev, production, and QA. What we have seen in the earlier stage. What specifying that it will take a confirmation, sir.
So
After
when you
confirmation.
say specify, that will be like a human interaction is required to
Yeah,
specify.
human interaction is required, sir. It is a bot, sir. This is a chat bot. It's like a chat bot. So we need to specify. Already this configuration, the backend will be designed, sir, actually. So after what is the thing we need to specify? So after that, can it will ask for another command, sir. That is, can I proceed with your request? So if you said yes, then it will directly go with the Lambda function. Here, invoke Lambda. As we can see here, there is an invoke Lambda, sir. After it is getting a success, it will say thank you and the end of conversation, sir. If there is any error, then it will say that thank you, there was an error. So the same with the stop as well. So here the Lambda is triggered after this stage, sir.
Hmm.
Can I shall I process your request? So
So what is the Lambda code? Can you show?
Lambda code. As of now, in this repository, I don't think there is a Lambda code, sir. Uh,
Show me the Lambda method. You have. Have you executed this program?
yes, sir. Even I have uploaded it in this YouTube as well.
No,
This
this
is a
have you have created this Lambda resources in AWS?
yeah, yes, sir.
So you can log into Lambda and AWS, and you can show me the Lambda method.
This is actually the account is suspended as of now.
Okay.
Yeah, as it was a trial version, and even Lex is not falls under trial. I have used.
Okay.
And even one more thing, there is something, sir. I have used that falls under cost optimization, something like that. I don't think there is any other thing.
That's fine. You can you can practice it. You can explore it, and get prepared, and then you demo.
Yeah, that's fine, sir.
Okay.
So this
So
is
now, yeah, that is good. Whatever you have done so far, that is nice. Okay. So I will give you one use case for Lambda. Okay.
yes, sir.
Um, Download any sample microservice, a Spring Boot microservice, and that microservice you run as a Lambda.
Like, sir, can you give example?
That microservice I should be able to map with a Lambda function. Okay.
Okay,
And then the Lambda function I will map with a API gateway.
okay.
Have you done API gateway?
API gateway, no, sir.
All right. Okay. Then first you do API gateway. After that, only it is possible.
Okay, okay. Yes,
Okay. Go ahead with your exercise.
yes, sir. AWS Transit Gateway, sir. Actually, the Transit Gateway and VPC peering are both same. Actually,
Mhm.
VPC Transit Gateway is used for. I mean, it is centralized way, so that it will create a platform, sir, for interacting with the VPCs to communicate with each
So why
other.
we need AWS Transit Gateway?
Sir, basically, transit gateway is used for multiple VPCs to get connected, sir. Actually, the connection will be strong when compared to VPC peering. Yes, sir. We can
Yes.
even
Why we need multiple VPCs to connect? Like to give any example?
actually, if we are having any our resources in the another region, like so for a day, I mean fault tolerance and all data recovery.
So before that, I will come to ask what is VPC and why we need VPC.
VPC is a virtual private load, sir. This is actually our private network, sir. In
Mhm.
this only, in this range, VPC range only, our resources will be created. So we uses according in that virtual network itself, sir. Whatever our resources will be created within the VPC only, it will be get created, sir. So in this VPC, we are having a subnet, sir. In the subnets, there will be public and private as well. So public is in which has a internet connection to it, and private which does not have an internet connection. Where we can have a internet connection by to the private using a NAT gateway and all. So this is one of the
So
things.
where does this concept of VPC arise to be created? So let's say you joined a company,
Yes, sir.
okay, and then that company they have, let's say, two projects, one on the web application, one mobile app, okay, and both are integrated with database and cache mechanism and all.
Okay.
And they have many teams. They have teams in India. They have teams in US, and customer is also multiple. Yeah. Now you have to create the resources.
Okay, sir.
Resources like any, it could be anything. It could be Lambda, it could be API gateway, it could be EC2 instance, anything. Now, before you create anything, you need to create and structure your VPC and subnet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what will be the base of creating the VPC? How many VPCs you will create? On what basis you will create? How many subnet you will create? On what basis you will create?
The VPC I'll be creating if the resources are to be in the one region, like North Virginia or for the Mumbai or Hyderabad. If one region, if you are taking for only the network should be in that particular region, I'll be
So if
taking that.
my application is used by multiple region, then I will have to create multiple VPCs.
No need to create a multiple VPCs actually, but we can use this a Route 53 and CloudFront services.
That
Mm,
has nothing to do with VPC. That you can
yeah.
definitely, you can have Route 53, you can have uh, those things. But my question is, what is the basis of creating VPC?
For suppose, sir, everything has its IP address, sir. Everything what we have to create, it has IP addresses.
Right.
So to get an IP addresses, so we need to have I mean, we need to have a virtual private network, sir. Actually, so we'll be specifying a range to it. What is the range according to our,
That will come as a part of subnet, not for VPC. When you will be
uh,
designing your subnet, that time this concept.
yes, sir. Actually, slash 16 or slash 24 will be deciding with the CIDR range has to be decided in the VPC, sir. How many network has to be created? Range of network has to be created in the CIDR of VPCs. So
So the
from
question is, what is the basis of creating the VPC? How many VPCs you create, and based on what?
uh, I'll be creating basically how I have done is creating according to the requirement for
So that's fine. What I will give is this. I will give you as a assignment. Okay, come
uh,
and research why I need VPC. That you told uh, good. I mean, not partially, more than partially you told, but not 100%. Okay, why I need a VPC? Okay, and how I should structure my VPC. How
okay.
many VPCs I need on what basis? See,
Yes.
this is topmost on the first question for every DevOps engineer, because your any work starts on VPC,
Yes.
right? If you will see any resource you create, if you don't have any VPC defined, default VPC will be created,
Default it will be
right?
there.
Default subnet will be created, but that is because independently you want to learn the service, and AWS providing you with a simplest way to learn it, so that you don't mess up with other things.
Yes, sir.
So everybody will not create VPC. Every DevOps engineer will not create VPC, but this is important for your job purpose. You want to go for job interview means they want you to know it,
Yes, sir.
whether you create or not, because everybody won't create. In the organization, only 1% or 2% will create,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but everybody need to know. Yeah, so take that as a use case, and then come back
Yeah,
to me in our next session.
yeah, I'll have a look at it, sir.
Move on with your next topic.
So basically this is the architecture, sir. How the transit gateway looks. This is a region one and region two. Transit gateway can be used within the region or for the external region as well.
See here within the same region you have two VPCs,
Yes, sir. VPC one and
right?
VPC
So
two.
it is not depending on region.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So basically, this network is falls under 10.1 dot. So everything which start with will be from that 10.1. It will be starting. In
Okay.
this VPC, everything which starts will be from 10.2, which is private IPs. Private IPs will be starting from 10.2. If you are creating any public instances, Bastion instances, we'll be assigning a dynamic or so which will be not dynamic IPs will be assigned. Uh, so these are so in this direct connect, sir, to the head office there will be direct physical connection will be created in this direct connect.
What is the
Actually, this
meaning of direct connect?
our office will be directly. I mean, our it will be a physical line, sir, of a cable, which will be. I mean, from the one office, one from our office to. I mean, this virtual network, there will be having a connection. Yeah. Yes, that is one of
So
the
let's
thing.
say I have an office in Mumbai and I have an office in Singapore. Is
Yes.
direct connect possible?
No, sir, not possible.
So to have direct connects, what is the requirement? Has to be within the same city, nearest city. What is
Data
the
center, nearest data center we can connect, sir. Data center, nearest data center we.
just check this question, that from Mumbai to Singapore, between two different cities, different countries, can I have a direct connect?
Mm. Yes, sir. As per my knowledge, we can only connect using VPN.
Hmm.
VPN, we can connect to another. Yes.
Yeah, just research and then tell me that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it possible or
Yes,
not.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
So this is about transit gateway.
What is the
As an
difference between VPN and the peering attachment?
VPN and
Peering attachment.
peering attachment. VPN is actually that is a private channel, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so peering attachment, I have no idea what is peering attachment. Peering attachment, it might be of uh, where VPC peering might not be the one, but peering attachment is
Yes,
no
but
idea.
not that question. So you see here in this diagram, you have VPC one, VPC two. That is fine, but for your branch office and for head office, you are not mentioning in VPC.
Actually, VPC is actually this is directly connected, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We are not in the cloud, virtual cloud. So in the virtual, we need VPCs. So we are
VPC,
having
they are type of client customer. They want to access your VPC. They are
yes,
accessing through direct connect, right?
yes.
Okay. So the transit gateway, which we are having here, right? What is the transit gateway? What it is actually? Is it a application? It is a API gateway kind of. What what does it mean? A proxy.
I actually I would not. So it's not an application or another thing, sir. Actually, it is custom settings. I think. Um,
See, when request from head office comes through direct connect, is a physical wire. Okay,
yes, sir.
physical wire is getting connected. That physical has to connect to physical wire. Okay, so that
Yes, sir.
physical wire which belongs to region one, it is connected somewhere. So now it is defining as a central position, central place as transit gateway. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if that is the trend is good, now physically it is connecting, then virtually through VPN it is connecting, then what it is? You can connect to physical also and virtual also.
Sir, in this case, it will be an on-premises something, sir. Both can be connected.
Mm.
In our servers, it can be connected. VPN on top of VPN, we can connect. On top of direct connect, also we can connect.
Okay. Yeah. So research on this question. See the questions which I am asking to ignite your thought process.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Understand. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So research on those. Okay. Right away after this session, and get answers and explain it to me again.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay. I may forget to ask you again, but you should remember these questions I had asked, and then you should tell me. So you should note down all these things and come up with the answers.
Sure, sure. Sir.
That is how you are going to learn.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Move on.
So this is an VPC peering, sir. The same with the transit gateway, but we'll be creating an VPC endpoint in the both in the same region or with the different region. So by the VPC ID, we configure it, sir. Here, so basically, the this is used only with if we are having a less number of VPCs to connect, but this is not that effective during the connection as well. So mostly we use transit gateway. But the thing is same, sir. If we look into the architecture, this is how it is. So the two VPCs. So here we have a conflict, sir, that VPCs with the same CIDR won't be connecting. It should be different CIDR blocks.
Right.
If the CIDR are same, then it will be collide and it won't be connecting. As the route won't be understanding from where the traffic is coming. So the CIDR should be different. and a middle channel that is
So
acting
the
as
CIDR, you have that four different numbers, 10, 0, 0. What each one of them mean? Do you know?
yes sir.
Can you explain?
Sir, basically, sir, in this is IPv4 address, sir. This is IPv4 with nothing but here, sir. Slash 24 plays major role, sir.
Hmm.
Slash 24 is nothing but from everything from I would say that 1, 2, 3, 4, sir. This is four blocks. Every block is 8 bits, sir. 8888, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why do you
here,
10? Can I have 12 here?
yes, sir. We can have 12, sir. What we have specified according to that we can create have, sir.
That 10 and there you have 192, right? 168. Instead of 192, can I have 150?
Yes,
Any
sir.
number?
We
Can I have any number?
yes, sir. You can have any number, but it should be within
Just check.
255.
There are certain rules. It is not so.
I mean, there are private IPs, sir. I mean, class one, class two, class three, class four IPs will be there. But we can specify. I mean, if you are not going with the rules, we can specify any number, sir. But the number should be from within 255, sir. Because it can be only the I mean in the computer language it will be only taking from the decimal, I mean binaries and decimal binary format.
Hmm.
So 255 is every block has, sir. So that is a capability of each block actually. So slash 24 means there will be a particular number
Hmm.
only that can be used, sir. If this can be, if this is a slash 16, we can use more IPs, sir. We can get more IP.
So there are some specific other informations related to this. Okay, what these numbers would be. Just do some research on it.
Yes, sir. This is a VPC pairing. Then RDS, sir. Basically, this is a relationship database service, sir. So where what Amazon has done is it has took MySQL, PostgreSQL, and all. So the DBs, it has took the DBs and customized it and made it effective to the actual databases, sir. So Amazon has its own, I mean, own way of RDS, sir. Like Amazon RDS, like MongoDB, and MySQL, MariaDB, and also. So according to the use case, we need to specify what is the RDS we need. So in this, there can be many things. We need to specify how it has to be connected. What is the endpoint, and what and if in the RDS itself we will be specifying the instances, the private instance, so where we can directly interact with our RDS in that instances, and we can have a read replicas where one primary will act as a write purpose, and another instances that the read replicas are used only for reading purpose. I mean the request, taking the request
Hmm.
and delivering. So these are the customizations of the RDS.
So,
So-
do you see there are some categorization of databases like RDBMS one side, then NoSQL one side, then like image, video, audio type of thing one side, something like that. Is there certain categorization?
Audio video, I don't know, sir. But what I have used is MySQL. I have used, sir, for capturing of data, sir. Like in the web page, if you are typing something, sir, like in the main web page, if you are giving the email ID, name, and if you are anything, I mean anything we can need to be, it can be recorded in this RDS, sir, in the particular table.
So let's say whatever you know these many database services which are available in AWS. Right? Now
Yes.
the Java developer comes to you and he tells you the nature of data he has. Okay?
Okay.
And he says that he has JSON data, he has XML data, text data, image data, video data, all kind of things. Okay? Now he
Yes.
does not have knowledge on AWS services. Okay.
Okay.
You have to recommend him. Okay. So how will you approach?
So I'll be asking, sir, whether the data is, I mean, structured data or with the unstructured data.
Yeah.
So if there is an structured data, I would recommend MySQL and all, sir, relational database
That
services.
means there are certain categorization and there are certain points which need to be considered to tell what kind of database is fit for what kind of data.
Yes, sir.
Right? So there are certain things like that. So take that as also use case, okay, or question. And I want a clarity that I don't know anything about AWS databases, and I come to you and say, Sweb, I have this data. You tell me which database I need to use.
Okay, okay.
Even in the RDS, okay, I have MySQL, I have from AWS itself, I have Oracle or so many other things I can use. I can go for MongoDB also. So why this and why not other one?
Okay,
That is
then,
okay.
yes.
Okay, move on.
Basically, this is how the dashboard looks in the AWS for the things. We can have, it is like a server, we can configure what is required and all. We can make a cluster of it, subnet groups. We can even take a snapshot for backup purpose, and everything can be customized in it, sir. So then comes the Route 53, sir. Route 53 is nothing but routing the traffic to its particular domain, sir. Domain to an IP address. Like for example, if you're giving a www.google.com, so in the back end of the Google servers, there will be an IP address. So it should route the traffic to a particular domain. The domain has to be routed to the particular IP address, I mean to say. So here, if you see in the end user is giving a request for www.example.com. So it will check with the DNS resolver. If it is found, then it will be given to end user actually. So DNS resolvers will be there, sir, in this .com, and every resolver it will check, sir. If there is anything that is not found, it will route then check with the server, sir, backend servers, and it will then fetch the data and it will provide to the end user. So basically, end user, the user does not know what's the IP address of the backend servers. He only knows the what is the domain name.
Mhm.
So he will hit with the domain name, and it will redirect to the IP address, and it will fetch the data what user has requested for, and it will be redirecting to him. So Route 53 is basically here we have using I mean records. There will be route types or records, alias record, CN record, AAA. Uh, like we are if we are giving a request to this domain, where the traffic has to be routed to the IP address or with the load balancer, or we can specify in this, sir. If we don't have any domain name specifically, we can even buy, sir. We can buy our own domain from the Route 53 and we can host our domains. And in this, we are having routing policies, sir. This is for a backup purpose or for I mean, the policies are basically rules, set of rules how the routing has to be done. Simple routing is directly taken, sir. Weighted routing is if you are having two servers, one is one capacity it can serve 50 traffics at a time, and another server which can only take 10. So we can weight the route, sir. Then I mean to say that if the traffic is coming, most of the traffic should go to A server, and the less traffic, 10% of the traffic should be served to B server. Latency, according to the latency, so the Route 53 checks where the user is from, and we will be specifying the I mean, in which latency, I mean, uh, due to the according to the speed of fetching the data, latencies. Less latencies will be found. Failover routing, if one server is failed down, another it should route the traffic to another server. By any chance, if there was any failure or disaster recovery, disaster has happened in the data center, the routing of the policies, the traffic should be done to another region or any another data center. Yeah, that here we can geolocation is according to the location of the end users. It is specifying the geolocation. This is what I was discussing about if there was any users from another country, so we can use this. And we, in place of geolocation, we can also use as acceleration, AWS acceleration as well. This is one of the thing we can use. Multiple value routing policies. We can use to send our traffic to multiple instances and resources. I mean,
Yeah, good. So actually, these six, go back, south, six routing policies are there now. Having one or two example for each one, if you are able to demonstrate, then
yes,
you will be follow fluently use Route 53 and suggest. And any kind of use cases are there in the organization, you should be able to rightly say which requirement comes under which policy.
yes, sir.
So, can you give me any practical example of any one of these policies right now?
Practical in the sense, sir. Actually, I would say, sir. Sir, geolocation is there, sir. For suppose we'll take geolocation. So most of the users, sir, if uh, if the people of USA use uh, some other websites, sir, and I'm not specific about what the website would be. According to the location, we can specify where we can be here, sir. We can be located in India, and we can host our. We can give the policies according to the location of USA, where the traffic would be taken from the USA location. So the people from another country cannot access it with the faster things. This will be location and geolocation routing policy.
You need to clear out these concepts a little more. I'll give you one simple example. See,
Yes.
I have developed one application,
Okay.
and that application I want to launch from uh, 10 different locations. Okay? I'll give you example of India only. 10 cities I want to launch. Okay? But
Yes.
one application in that domain already exists.
Okay.
So currently I have, let's say, goraitech.com is already there. But
Okay.
now I am revamping that application and I am introducing certain features, new features. Okay? And I want those features should be available only for Bangalore first.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And remaining cities should still see the old features.
Yes, sir.
So when any traffic comes to from Bangalore, right? It will
Yeah.
go to that. It will identify the geolocation, and it will route to the new feature domain or URL.
Yes, sir.
And from there, it will serve the content and all logics. But when any request comes from the other location, it will go as usual, the old one. So in that way, basically, it helps when you release for new features for different regions. That is one thing. Another thing is the now I will tell about the countries. The rules, governmental rules and policies are different in India and different in US. So when any traffic comes from India, right, it will filter the rules based on the geolocation. So
Yes, sir.
certain sites, certain content is not allowed in India. For example, let's say in China, they have restricted Google search. Okay, they have their own search engine. If anybody tries to use Google search, okay, it will either redirect to their local search engine, or it will block it. It will display this is not allowed.
Yes, sir.
So like that, try to build some practical examples for each one of these. At least
Oh,
three examples you research online and try to figure it out.
sure, sure, sir.
Okay? And then you try to demonstrate. That will really help you to explain more better and give more insight to it.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, move on.
That's it, sir. That's it.
Yeah, but I would like to say that it is very good presentation, and you have learned already so many things. Okay, now time to go more deeper and increase your horizontal, like number of services run.
Sure.
Okay, and
Yes.
definitely you'll be able to make very good progress.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Who is coming next? From DevOps?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, why not?
Sir, it's my first day.
Today is your first day?
Yes, sir. Sir, I was like sick for 2, 3 days.
Oh, okay, okay, no problem. Did you watch the videos which we have had last 2 days?
No, sir.
Is it? Okay. So, watch in order the videos which we have posted for sessions for yesterday and yesterday, and
Okay, sir.
then you will get questions and get context, and you will come to know what you need to do. By the way, you are in which team?
Sir,
DevOps
like no, sir. In Flutter.
in Flutter.
Flutter.
Okay, mobile app development.
Sir, but there is no team. Like
Yeah, Flutter, 3, 4 people are there. So, like you are not present like that. Some other people also have some issues, either personnel or college or holiday season were going on. So they also join. So I will help you to interact with them once they come.
okay, sir. Sir, like I did not means see any people of Flutter in our group.
Yeah, yeah.
Like no one mentioned.
Yeah, there are 4 people are there, but they were also not able to join. But I will introduce you with them later on.
Okay, sir. Sir, so right now I have to watch these videos only, no?
Yeah. So first task will be to watch all those videos. Okay, that will take some time. And if you get bored, for your own Flutter wise, your activity would be to prepare one presentation on like what are the different mobile app building frameworks and tools are there similar to Flutter. Like why Flutter? Why
Okay,
not
sir.
React Native? Why not Ionic? Why not iOS or Android individually? So do some research and prepare one presentation on technology recommendation. So somebody, whenever you build your skill on Flutter, right, and you go somewhere,
Yes.
tell us why should I do on Flutter? Why not something else?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So since you are building your career on Flutter, you should be very strong on Flutter to tell our people or convince them that Flutter is number one among others.
Okay, sir.
Same way when somebody is doing React Native, he will try to prove that React Native is number one.
Yes.
Okay. So that point you need to build first. So you can prepare one presentation on that and side by side while you are watching all the other videos.
Okay, sir.
See, all
Thank you.
videos, all content may not be relevant to you or may not be interesting. And at that time, like, you can fast forward a little bit, but make sure you explore all the videos. Okay. because
Okay, sir.
it is not possible also to see all the videos of 2 days together, but yeah, try to see scroll fast forward and all the major points whenever is there, try to see it, even if not once, twice you try to listen, and whenever you see you are not able to understand and if you have question, note down them, then you can ask me later.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So welcome, Vaibhav, to the team. So
Thank you, sir.
you did not introduce yourself, right?
Yeah.
This first time. You want to quickly introduce yourself?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Myself, Vaibhav HB. I am originally from Nagpur, and I am pursuing my BTech in computer engineering from VIIT Pune.
Okay. And we had three. We had the format as your qualification, location, and what you like and what you don't like.
Uh, so I am really fond of music and likes to play guitar. And in technical, I like to do DSA and mathematical stuff. And also, I am interested in Flutter development. And uh, also, I do like web development part, but I am not much interested in that.
Okay. Okay. Good. What you don't like.
Uh,
It's okay. If you want to tell later, that is also fine. So,
okay, sir.
these three things, your introduction, you like, dislike, and what you want to achieve in your life. If you have visibility, right away you tell. In fact, you need to send me those answers to me. Follow all the,
Okay, sir.
explore all the WhatsApp message ones, all right? And whatever was asked from my side, do respond to them separately as well.
Okay, sir.
Those are
Sir,
required.
in
Those are
general,
mandatory.
okay. Sir, in general, if we ask to tell what do you do not like, what is we are supposed to answer in general.
I'll tell you personally.
Okay, sir.
Anyway, so see what you don't like. You don't have to be that much to tell something which would hurt somebody. First of all, okay, you would not be mentioning any person or any of your close or not close, whoever it is. Okay, but in general, you should be able to tell what you don't like. It could be any behavior or people. It could be
Okay.
any food you don't like. It could be any location you don't like. It could be any like you don't like to read. You don't like to play. You don't like to watch videos, or you don't like to you don't like certain games. It could be anything. So just giving a clue.
Yes. Okay,
I
sir.
mean, there will be hundreds, thousands, but you need to tell one
Yes.
or two. Top one.
Okay, sir.
Right. Anything else, Vaibhav?
No, sir.
Cool. Coming back to DevOps again. Anyone else wants to present? So we'll spend another 15-20 minutes, and then remaining we'll do tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
So in general, anybody has any other questions? Is everything going fine? Are you learning? How it is going?
Sir, what about QA, sir?
Here I will come after DevOps. Just asking DevOps how the way we did in the last 2 days. Do you feel it is helping you out?
Yes, sir, it is fine. We are understanding the architecture.
Yes, sir.
And same thing, same question to UI. Is it helping you guys to learn? So UI only Madhumita and Yukti is there for now. Are you guys on? May not be. Okay. So QA, going back to QA then. Okay. So QA team, anyone summarize how did you split the activities, and then
A question, sir.
go individually.
A question, sir.
Yeah, kind of.
Yes. Concerning the previous assignment for yesterday, that we should take 5 instances.
Hmm. No,
Yes, I did that. Okay.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, so I said I did that, took 5 instances from the AWS portal, then
Hmm.
studied about it.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
But
I mean,
so the
continue doing that.
questions,
Continue doing that. You
okay.
might have already prepared some presentations and all. So improve those presentations, and then those individual services do practices. Okay. So you should be able to create those resources. You should be able to answer if I ask you which feature is this, what is this property for, why I need this, what is the cost of this service, why somebody should select this service, not something else. So try to have these questions yourself and try to prepare on those services. So finally, what I'm going to do is I will make sure each of the service you know A to Z. See, you have a time for multiple months. This is not for 2 days of training or class. Okay. So on a particular service, you will know the definition, its advantages, disadvantages, features. You will learn how to practically use it for any application. For example, I gave the use case to Swab for Lambda, that how you will use Lambda using microservice I will deploy, because that is a real-time use. But before that, you need to know API gateway. So you will explore API gateway, and you will do real-time API configurations over there on API gateway. You will compare API gateway of AWS versus others also. So like that, you are going to learn a service from all different angles. And when you do that, that is the time you will be able to utilize it wherever you join for your job.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Come back to QA. Who is available for QA?
Sir, me, it's Jivan.
Jivan. Hey, Jivan, do you want to drop one message to people if other QAs want to join? Because I think people did not know, right, what time we would finish our UI and then DevOps.
Okay, sir, I will drop the link.
Yeah, drop a message, and while they are joining, then you can continue.
Okay, sir, done. Shall I share my screen, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I would like to tell good evening to one and all my friends who are present here. Yesterday, we learned some concepts about UI, then after that, DevOps, then after that, QA. Yesterday, sir told that how to convert all that like test scenarios into the automation tools. So, it is related to that one only. First, I will explain what is manual testing. Manual testing mainly involve physical execution. That means what we are writing, execution of test cases and against the various applications to detect some bugs and errors. According to the customer requirement, we are writing the scenarios and we are identifying which are all the defects which is present in the software. This is what we call it as manual testing. When it comes to Selenium. What is Selenium? Selenium is a automated testing tool used to test web application across the various browsers. As you all know that various browser means, suppose let me take it as Chrome, Google browser, then free something if it comes to Apple iPhones, Safari, like that. Some of them, mainly Selenium has been invited by Jason Huggins, an engineer at ThoughtWorks, Chicago, founded the repetitious work of manual testing. It is a tough and monotonous job to test the test cases 1,000 times or 2,000 times. So invented Selenium for that. With the help of that, we can convert all the test scenarios into automation. It is nothing but if you find a defect once, it is not if it is coming again and again, so we can't do it manually again and again for 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000 times. So behalf of that, he introduced Selenium to control all those defects, reoccurring the defects. He developed a JavaScript program to automate the testing of a web application. The program was called as JavaScript Test Runner. First, in earlier stage, Selenium is called as JavaScript Test Runner. Initially, the new invention was developed by the intimate at ThoughtWorks. However, in 2004, it was renamed as Selenium and was made open source. Open source means it's in free of cost. Anybody can use it. There is no cost for using the Selenium and all. It is free of cost. Uh, Selenium has been a powerful automation tool to test various web applications across the different platform. As I told you that in a different platform we can use the Selenium in free of cost, so it is user friendly. Then apart from this, when it comes to, sir, it is visible, or it is in big screen?
Yeah, it is visible.
Now it is better, right, sir?
Yeah.
See,
So
first,
when I have a problem, I'm zooming in and I'm using it, seeing it. So I don't have any problem. If anybody else is not able to see, you can tell. Remaining all people you are able to see. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right.
basically, Selenium is for automated testing. As I told you, manual testing can be time consuming and prone to humans errors. Selenium swoops into an automated other testing process. As I told you that manual testing is very tough and monotonous job. By using the Selenium, we can make that process easily. For example, browser compatibility. Selenium serves as a savior here by allowing tests to run across the different browsers. There are a lot of browsers nowadays, so testing each and every browser manually, it is difficult job. By using Selenium, we can test the test cases in a different browsers easily. And it is Selenium flexibility. When it comes to flexibility, Selenium allows developers and test engineers to use their programming language, making process more efficient and accessible. That means for both the developers and test engineers, uh, from different languages, the making the process easily. It is making the easily, whether they are from Java background, Java background, SQL background, something different, Python background. But Selenium used to understand each and everything, and they're making easy way to understand for both developers and test engineers. When it comes to scalability, first of all, I would like to say what is the scalability. Scalability is nothing but it is comes under performance testing. Performance testing means testing the stability and response time of an application by applying the load is called as performance testing. It is all about performance testing. When it comes to scalability testing is nothing but testing the stability and response time of an application by applying the load. Hello. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah.
By applying the huge volume of data into the database, like it is called as check by checking the breaking point. When it comes to example, for example, let me take load as 5,000 members is accessing for the Facebook login page, and the response time of that application is 8 seconds to access all those 5,000 peoples into the logging page. Sir, can I explain it in depth, or
So you focus more on Selenium feature.
okay, then okay. Selenium scales effortlessly, accommodating the increasing complexity of web application. This is all about Selenium. See, Selenium, as I told you, it is a open source, means anybody can use it, and consistency of set of software tools that facilitate testing, and primarily developed in JavaScript. As I already told you that it is developed in JavaScript, and it provide a record playback tool for automating test without learning a test script language. Without learning a test script language, the tool will give the playback for the authority means authoring testers. Then can be coded in many programming languages, browsers and platform independent, can be used in any browsers and any platform.
Yeah.
Then next one is Selenium. Selenium, the core of the Selenium is functional testing. Functional testing is nothing but testing each and every components of an application thoroughly, rigorously, by according to the customer requirement, to identify the defects is called as functional testing. Then under functional testing, next is GUI testing, graphic user interface testing. Then database testing, usability testing, regression testing, sanity testing, cross browser E2E testing, business browser testing. This is all comes under Selenium. This is all the flavors of Selenium. And the main thing in Selenium is components. There are four components: Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, then Selenium Grid. When it comes to Selenium IDE, a Firefox plugin recording and creating and enhancing the scripts. It is used for IDE is used for that one. Then Selenium RC is used for executing scripts, writing in any programming language using JavaScript. When it comes to Selenium WebDriver,